The following is a presentation of the OLSH Sports Network. And we welcome you inside the gym at Burgettstown High School. We are in the middle school gym as the Chucky Mahoney Classic is about to get underway for the OLSH Chargers. It's the Lady Chargers and the Lady Indians from West Allegheny here at the Chucky Mahoney Classic. Pleasant good afternoon, everybody. I'm OLSH, bringing you the action here from the Mahoney Classic. Just 1 day removed from, or actually the weekend removed from Coach Don Eckerly getting his 400th win, and he was recognized our last broadcast as the Chargers defeated Stowe Rocks for his 401st win, and looking to continue that string here against the 5A West Allegheny Indians. Obviously not a section game here for the Chargers today or the Indians, but it's always an important gauge. The Chargers come in with a record of 9-1 on the season as they dropped their first game last weekend, first game of the year against the Greensburg Central Catholic team, and looking to start a new winning streak here in 2025, as they have one under their belt already, trying to make it 2 in a row after that loss. Indians come in with a record of 6-3. They are 0-3 in their section. Chargers are 4-0 in section play in 3A. As I said, West Allegheny comes in a 5A school. And the word has it, talking to some of the coaches and players, and that they played him in, I don't know if it was a summer league or whatever it was, earlier this year, and not part of the playing season, and defeated West Allegheny. Don't know what players played for both teams, but as far as that goes, the Chargers have a win over West Allegheny earlier this year, this season, prior to the season. As I said, we're here at Burgettstown High School, in the small gym. If you've ever been down here, right across the hall is the big gym. And I was just told the boys are going to be playing here at 5 o'clock. It would be after this one. And it was on the schedule as being in the big gym, and I've since been told it's been moved to this gym after this game. And unfortunately, I have prior commitments, and I cannot stay for that one. But I'll see a little bit as I'm tearing down, hopefully. But yeah, the boys are in action right after this. They'll be playing Hopewell here at 5 o'clock. That's the scheduled start time. So yeah, the girls are all fired up after the holiday, and they got the big win over Stowe Rocks at home, which is Cornell. If you haven't been living under a rock for a while, they beat Stowe Rocks 67-20 on the second, which was Thursday. And then they come in here. West Allegheny, on the other hand, as I said, they are 6-3 on the season. As you can see there on your screen, their last outing was a victory over Obama Academy at the North Allegheny tournament on December 29th, and they won that game 63-38 over Obama. And then prior to that, on the day before, on the 27th, they beat Penn Hills 57-56 in a tight one. So this West Allegheny team, don't be fooled by the 0-3 section record. They know how to win. They know how to put the ball at the bottom of the basket, and they got a couple really good players too that the Chargers are going to have to account for. So that being said, it's a new day. It's for both these teams. The Chargers are going to be the home team today, so they will be in their home whites. I see the camera zoomed in on the center circle all by itself. Nobody's over there. Brian's just coming in. Brian Dashner's going to rerun the camera for us. Somehow it zoomed in there, Brian. I don't know how it did that. Do you know where the zoom's at? Up there? Up on top. There you go. The other way. There we go. So, as that's being taken care of, we'll get down to brass tacks here. Here I am. As both these teams warming up, we got a few minutes here before the opening tip. Before everything gets going, we'll get the starting lineups out there for you and some preliminaries out of the way before this one gets underway. It should be a good game. I'm anticipating a close, highly contested game. Both these teams have the ability to put the ball in the basket. We come in. I'm getting my cheat sheet out here. The Chargers come in averaging 54.7 points a game, giving up 32. Compare that to West Allegheny, who averages 58 points a game, a little over 58, giving up 53. There's the difference right there. West Allegheny not as tight defensively as the OLSH Chargers are, and of course you can expect that from a Don Eckerly coached team. Chargers do come in ranked in 3A in number 3 spot. Number 1 in 3A as of this week is Shadyside Academy. Still, as of the listing of these rankings, we're undefeated at 10-0. Greensburg Central Catholic, who were the only team to take the Chargers down, they come in ranked number 2, and then your Chargers come in with a 9-1 record, ranked number 3 in Section 3A. Seton LaSalle will be ranked number 4th, and Keystone Oaks jumps up into the rankings this week after being non-ranked last week. They come in at number 5, so your top 5 are Shadyside, Greensburg Central, Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, Seton LaSalle, and Keystone Oaks. Tell you what, we'll step aside and we'll pay some bills, and we'll come back with the starting lineups for both these teams. Don't you dare go away. Here on the OLSH Sports Network, we got a good one in front of us.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
Hey, don't forget, if you want more information on the OLSH Chargers for roster stories and more, visit www.olshathletics.org. Special thanks go out to our website sponsors, Covenant Financial Advisors. Hope everybody's staying warm and out of the weather today. I guess it's not going to be too bad, maybe a little blustery, but the forecast is for Sunday night into Monday, it's going to be another snow for the area, so it's going to be careful out there is what I'm trying to say. OLSH Sports Network plans to be should it happen on the over down at Riverside for the girls' away game on Monday night at 7:30. That's scheduled for 7:30 against the Panthers. And that is a section game. Ladies get back into section play on Monday. And then followed up on Tuesday as the boys will travel to Shenango. And we'll have that one for you, too, also at 7:30. So next two broadcasts after today is Monday. The girls take on the Panthers of Riverside at Riverside. And then the boys at the Wildcats up at Shenango on Tuesday. Without further ado, let's get into the starting lineups. First off, for the visiting on the scoreboard, the visiting West Allegheny Indians. Head coach is Jen Rogers. Will send this starting lineup out for her Indians. Starting at a forward position is a 5'9" junior, number 10, Ella Smith. At another forward position is 6-foot sophomore, number 13, Emma Ruperto. Number 14 is a 5'5" guard, a sophomore. That's Alexis Santucci. Another guard is a 5'4" sophomore, number 21, Leah Marchinsky. Number 24 is a senior, a 6-foot forward, number 24, as I said, Elena Holtz. Again, for the Indians, it's Smith, Ruperto, Santucci, Marchinsky, and Holtz. We'll flip it over to the Chargers, and Coach Don Eckerly, pretty much the same lineup he's had as we've gone along here this year. A couple players swapping places, and today it's the usual suspects. Coach Eckerly, with his 401 wins, goes for 402 today. He will send this starting lineup out. At a guard position, number 2 is a 5'3" senior, Libby Gallick. Another guard position is 5'7" junior, number 11, Sarah Dashner. Starting at a forward position is a 5'6" junior, number 14, Leah Parker. Another guard is a 5'6" senior, number 22, Claudia Irulo. And rounding out the starting lineup is number 24, a 5'8" junior forward, Lola Garner. Again, for the Chargers, it's Gallick, Dashner, Parker, Irulo, and Garner. As you see them there, they're warming up. Captains are meeting at center court there, you see in the bottom corner of your screen. And we want to remind you that there's no better way to see yourself as an OLSH student than to become an OLSH Charger for a day. All 8th grade students and transfers to grades 10 and 11, you're invited to join us as a shadow for the day and experience firsthand what it's like to be a student here at OLSH. You'll be assigned a Charger ally, which is your host for the day. You'll attend the classes, meet the teachers and students, and eat lunch on us. Register for your experience today at www.olsh.org/visit. Get ready to introduce starting lineups and remind you again that our next broadcast is going to be Monday night from Riverside High School, as the ladies will be in action in section action as they take on the Riverside Panthers at 7:30 on Monday. And then following up on Tuesday, the boys in a section game will be playing the Shenango Wildcats up at Shenango at 7:30. Both those games right here on the OLSH Sports Network. And Monday I'll be joined by Don Militzer here on the mic, and then Tuesday it'll be Nick Militzer on the mic. So hope you can join us. You see the Indians being introduced right now. let you listen in.
Senior number 24, Elena Holmes. And now for our home team, Allegheny Sacred Heart. Junior number 2, Lily Gallup. Junior number 11, Sarah Gashner. Junior number 14, Leah Parker. Senior number 22, Claudia Ireland. Junior number 24, Lola Garner.
There you had the starting lineups for these two teams. Tess Deacon almost took a fall here as she grabs her stat book. We're set up right behind the Charger bench, literally 2 rows behind the bench. Small gym here. The bleachers only 1, 2, 3, 4 seats high, 5 if you count the one that the players are on. So we're ready to go here. It'll be Garner and Ruperto to get this started. And it'll be Ruperto winning it back. And here come the Indians. First possession of the game. Into the corner. Irullo had the ball, stepped on the end line. It'll be Indians' ball. Santucci will trigger in from the corner. Just underway here from Burgettstown. Santucci with the ball. Gets it inside, knocked away by the Chargers. Dashner dives for it. They get a jump ball, and it will go to the Chargers. Still no score. 7:43 left on the clock here in the first quarter. Irullo and Dashner will bring it up. Claudia will walk it across the line. Over to Gallick. Libby with the left-handed dribble. Garner, 3 on the way, off the rim. Gallick with the rebound to Parker. Gives it off to Garner in the paint. Shot up, off the rim, no good. Rebound brought down by Santucci. And here comes Marchinsky. Across, they work it into the paint. Shot up and in by Smith. And the first bucket of the game goes to West Allegheny. Here's Dashner, far side to Parker. 7 minutes to go here in the first, just underway. Irullo, top of the key. Into the corner it goes. Parker, baseline, into the paint. Garner gets fouled. Yeah, going up for the shot. Lola will be at the line for a couple. First foul of the game goes against Marchinsky for West Allegheny. Garner at the line for 2. Good for the first. Getting smiles from the Charger bench here. Like I said, I'm right behind him. Goes 1 for 2, gets her own rebound back. Garner goes up, can't get it, put it in. Santucci sends it up court. Marchinsky, Santucci. Ball's knocked, but it goes right to Holtz. Hands it off to Ruperto. Work it around, taken by Irullo. She's behind the D, lays it up and in. And the Chargers take the lead for the first time, 3-2. Ruperto. Over to Santucci. Marchinsky. Ball's knocked again, taken away momentarily. West Allegheny stands up with it. It'll be Holtz, hands it off to Santucci. We'll reset for the Indians. Takes the pick, goes down the lane. Ball's knocked out of bounds by a couple Chargers. Stays with the Indians, 5:58 to go. Marchinsky will trigger in. She gets it back in the corner. Inside, knocked away. Indians track it down. It's Ruperto with the ball. Emma with the right-handed dribble. Into the corner it goes. Smith, she'll baseline, knocked away. Garner ends up with it. Parker will track down the loose ball, and here come the Chargers. It's Gallick across the timeline, hands it off to Dashner. 5.5 to go. Irullo will set it. Garner hands it No, I thought she'd going to hand it to Irolo. Did not. Now she hands it to Parker. Parker goes toward the basket, lays it up, and it rolls in. Approaching 5 to go here as Santucci will walk it across the timeline. Gallic the first to meet her. Ruperto launches a 3. It's nothing but net. And the game is tied once again. Dashner gets it to Parker. Parker out to Garner. Garner thinking about the 3 from top of the key. Instead, gives it back to Parker. Dashner comes out and resets the offense. Gallic now on the wing. To Parker. She launches a long 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Ruperto. Ball's knocked out of her hands, and it's going to stay with the Indians. Good aggressive play there by the Chargers. 4:20 to go here in the first. It'll be Bree Guba checks in, and Marchinsky will have a seat for West A. Here comes Gruba. She hands it off to Ruperto. Ruperto, top of the key. They get it down inside. Nice play there. It doesn't go in. Holtz goes up again. They scrum for it, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with the Indians. It'll be Santucci to trigger in. As Shea Trombetta will come in for the Chargers, as Lola Garner will have a seat. Knocked away. Holtz tracks it down. It goes up, no good. Gallic rips it out, and they scrum for it. We got another jump ball. This time the Chargers will take control. .351 on the first quarter clock. We're all knotted at 5. Comes Claudia. Slippery Rock recruit, or commit, I should say. Dashner now with the ball, right-handed dribble, hands it off to Gallic. She takes the left-handed dribble to Irolo. Goes in, kicks it out. Dashner with the 3, off the iron, no good. Another rebound by Santucci with 3.5 to go in the first. Over to Guba. Bree to the near side wing. Goes down into the corner to Santucci. Brings it to the foul line. Knocked away by Arullo. She'll come away with it. Bring it up the court. Approaching 3 to go. Into the corner it goes to Parker. Parker all the way across the Dashner. Baseline drive. Kicks it back out. Gallic will bring it in amongst the trees. She loses it out of bounds to the Indians with 2:58 left. Carrying the ball, turnover. Or I don't know if that's 10. No, it wasn't 10 seconds. It was turning it over on Indians. Gallagher checks in for Gallic for the Chargers. Chargers have the ball. It's Parker. Parker out by the timeline to Dashner. I'm being told that the twins are Gubba is the last name. I apologize. Here's Trombetta to Gallagher. Gallagher throws it up off the glass. No good. It goes out of bounds. No, saved. Up ahead. It's Smith. Comes toward the bucket. She gets fouled. I think Parker's going to get this. Yep. The first foul on the Chargers goes to Leah Parker. Puts Ella Smith at the line. Tie game with 2:26 left. Guba gets the first. Or excuse me, that's Smith. Smith goes 2 for 2. And a 2-point lead for the Indians. Rullo across to Gallagher. Gallagher with the 3 on the way. No good. Gets her own rebound momentarily. Santucci rips it out of her hands. Here comes Ruperto. Down the lane. She goes up, throws it off the glass. She gets fouled. She'll be at the line for a couple. Emma Ruperto. Dashner picks up the foul, her first, team's second. Ruperto gets the first. Coming in for West A is Allison Frew. Coming out is Elena Holtz. Ruperto sinks them both, and it's suddenly a 4-point lead for West A. Annabeth Grayson checks in for Gallagher for the Chargers. Claudia Arullo, under 2 minutes to go here in the first. Dashner. Parker. Parker, top of the key, gets it inside to Grayson. Grayson hands it off to Trombetta. Dashner baseline, kicks it out from the elbow. No good. From Parker, it goes out of bounds off of West Allegheny. Chargers will maintain possession with 1:34 left on the clock. Dashner will trigger in from the baseline from underneath the basket. Gets to Irullo in the corner. Brings it back out. 90 seconds left here in the first. Irullo with a floater as she comes across. Makes it a 2-point game. Ruperto, long 3. Hard off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by West Allegheny. And there's a 3. And that was from Skylar Guba. Under a minute to go here in the first. Irullo from the free throw line. That ball, I thought it got tipped. The officials thought differently. It'll be West Allegheny ball. The sisters play catch. Skylar taken away by Grayson. Nice intercepted pass there. Here comes the Chargers. It's Dashner. Into the corner it goes. Trombetta with a long 2. Under 30 to go here in the first. 3-point game. Skylar Guba. Oh, I thought she walked there. No call. Trombetta comes away with the rebound. 13 seconds to go. Dashner will bring it up. Sarah across the timeline. Into the corner for Irullo. 3 on the way. Nothing but net! Ties up the game with 1 second to go. The ball's in the air. No good. And that's how the first quarter ends with the score 12. Hey, did you know that you can earn money for OLSH Athletics when you purchase gift cards through RaiseRight? The Athletics General Fund receives a percentage of each physical and e-gift card bought by our program participants. If you have questions or want to learn more, email Sarah Stuckeman at sstuckeman@olsh.org. Remind you again, our next broadcast will be on Monday. The girls travel to Riverside, get back into section play at 7:30, followed on Tuesday by the boys getting back into section play against Shenango, up in Shenango at 7:30. We'll have both those games for you. This is kind of unique. I get to look right in on the Charger bench here as they have timeouts, and Coach Eckerly talks to the team. It'll be West A ball as we start quarter number 2. It'll be Santucci with the ball. Top of the key, hands it off to Holtz, to Marchinski. The starting lineup back in here for the Indians. Ruperto comes into the paint, kicks it out. Thought about the 3, Santucci did. And we got a foul on the Chargers as Santucci drives to the bucket. Annabeth Grayson will pick up the foul for the Chargers on the floor. Holtz hands it off to Marchinski. Back up top. Smith over to Ruperto. Works against Dashner. Hands it off. Knocked away by Arrolo. And we had a... Coach Eckerly calls a quick 30-second timeout, as the Chargers did have the ball. 7:23 left here in the second. All knotted at 12. Hey, if you're interested in supporting the OLSH Chargers, visit www.olshathletics.org. Check out the fundraiser section in the Fan Zone tab for the latest fundraising opportunities. Here come the Indians. 7:20 left on the scoreboard clock here in the second. Marchinski, excuse me, that was Santucci. Holtz goes up from the paint, lays it up and in. Here comes Irullo. Walks it across. She'll work against Smith, takes the pick from Dashner. Trombetta to Dashner. Sarah backs it up and starts over. That one's knocked out of bounds by Ruperto. Chargers will have the ball. 6:46 left as Cam Hummel will check in for the Chargers, and Sarah Dashner will have a seat. So Trombetta will trigger in from the far side. They get it in. Grayson, she gets fouled. That was dangerously close to the 5-second. I didn't see who got that foul, but it's the first on West A here in the second quarter. Trombetta trying to get it in. They do to Grayson. Same play that happened before, but this time no foul. Grayson into the corner. 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. Trombetta over the top, gets the foul. Second on the Chargers. Garner and Parker will check back in for, I didn't see Rowan Winter checked in for the Chargers. She'll come out along with Grayson. Here comes Santucci across the timeline. To Holtz, little give and go there. Off the glass and in. I think that was Ruperto. Opens up a 4-point lead for West A. Trombetta to Parker. Leah down the paint, kicks it into the corner. Hummel intercepted by Smith. Santucci now with the ball with a 4-point lead. It's 6 minutes to go. As Claudia picks up a ball control foul there. trying to run through a pick. Knocked out of bounds on the inbound pass by Claudia. We'll do it again. We'll move the ball down the court a little bit, or back in the court, I should say. They get it into Holtz, top of the key. Ruperto, far side, all the way across. Marchinsky, 3 on the way, and it's good. Here comes Irullo. Under 6 to go here in the half. Claudia down the paint, the floater, no good. That goes off of West Allegheny. Santucci got her hands on it, couldn't control it, out of bounds. Hummel will trigger in for the Chargers. Hummel gets it into Irullo. Into the corner, Cam Hummel to Garner. Hands it off to Parker. Parker goes up, can't get it to roll in. Garner's there, wow. Nothing doing. Irullo has the ball, she's trapped in the corner. Smart play there. Throws it off the legs of Ella Smith. It'll be Charger ball with 5:20 left as Dashner will check back in for Hummel. And Gallick will come in for Trombetta. So the starting lineup back in for the Chargers here with 5:20 left in the half. Dashner needs to get it in. They do to Gallick. Hands it off to Dashner. Wow, Ella Smith grabbed her arm. No call there. Dashner to Garner. Garner has it knocked away, but it goes right to Claudia. Irullo now with the ball. 5 minutes to go. Gallick to Dashner, and she'll slow it down. Claudia comes back out, and will set the offense to Gallick. Working against Marchinsky, kicks it out to Dashner. Dashner. Irullo to Gallick. To Parker. Inside to Garner, all by herself in the paint. Rolls it in and out. Here comes Ruperto for West A. Kicks it out, Marchinsky. Long 3, rattles around, and it's Parker with the rebound. Here comes Dashner now across the timeline. Just under 4.5 to go. Parker in the corner to Gallick, gets it to Garner. Irullo picks up the loose ball, throws it off the glass and in, gets the foul, hoop and the harm. Second foul on West A. And she makes good on the traditional three-point play. And it's a 4-point game. Santucci across the timeline, works against Gallick. Libby guarding her. Hands it off to Ruperto. Top of the key. Looks around for some help. Being guarded by Dashner. Knocked away by Irullo. Oh, couldn't get it to go. All alone underneath is Smith for the easy bucket. Irullo. 3.5 to go. Dashner now. She'll elect to drive in. Tried to get it toward the... Looked like she's trying to get it to Garner. Is knocked out of bounds by Ruperto or Holtz, one of the two. It'll be Charger ball with 3:28 left. Santucci comes out of lineup, and checking in is Bree Guba. And it's going to be 30-second timeout by West A. Hey, come out and cheer on this same girls basketball team on Monday night, January the 6th, as they take on Riverside. The Panthers and the Chargers will go at it at 7:30 p.m. If you can't be there, Charger or our OLSH Sports Network will be. .328 left on the clock here before halftime. Chargers will have the ball. Dashner looking to trigger, and they get it into Garner. Back to Dashner, 3 on the way. Hard off the iron, rebound brought down by Ruperto. She'll bring it up. She's going to go coast to coast. The floater off the glass and in. Eight-point lead now. This is the largest lead by either team as we cross the 3-minute mark. Garner from the elbow. Had the shot. She'll take it. That's an air ball. And Arullo could not save it. Skylar Guba and Santucci check back in for West A. Alexis Santucci hands it off. She gets it back in the backcourt. Across the timeline they go. Holtz now on the far side wing. Hands it off to Skylar Guba. Both the Gubas in, the sisters. That one's blocked by Parker. Brought down by, here comes Dashner up the court now. 3 from the corner from Claudia Arullo. Cuts the lead to 5. Approaching 2 minutes to go here. Knocked away by Gallick out of bounds. Good quick hands. Couldn't control it as it goes out. And the Indians will trigger in from the far side. Santucci gets it into the corner. Give and go. Santucci loses it. Gets it back to Smith. Smith draws the foul. Trigger from the baseline. Santucci gets it in. Taken away. Dashner got her hands in there. Didn't let the ball get to Holtz, but we'll do it again with 2:01 left here in the half. They get it into Smith, into the paint, the floater. And it gets the shooter's roll. Back to a 7-point lead. Under 2 minutes to go now. Irullo. The floater goes in. Little baseline floater there. Holtz has it in the backcourt, hands it off to Guba. Knocked down by Irullo, out of bounds. Quick hands again. Grayson will check in for the Chargers, and Ruperto will check in for West A. Garner will sit, as well as Santucci. Here's Skylar, kicks it back out to Ruperto. Top of the key. Shot no good, brought down by the Chargers. And a foul on West Allegheny. They'll put the fouls up on the board here, so I don't know who that was on. Irullo now. 1:10 to go. Dashner, baseline, floater. No, kicks it across to Gallick. Around the horn they go. Parker, Dashner from the corner. Won't roll in. Rebound brought down by Holtz. Here comes West A, under a minute to go. Knocked away by Irullo. Smith will get it back, and Irullo will pick up another foul. That's Marchinsky is going to check in, but that will put West A in the bonus. So Smith at the line for 2. Marchinsky checks in. Skylar Gubuk will have a seat for West A for the final 52 seconds. Goes 1 for 2, but Ruperto gets the rebound. Knocked away momentarily. Smith gets it back. Marchinsky gets it inside to Holtz, working against Grayson. There's a mismatch, and Holtz takes advantage, and it's an 8-point lead with 35 seconds to go. Trombetta checked in for the Chargers as Irullo has a seat before that last free throw. Here's Trombetta to Dashner. Dashner with 19 to go. Gallick. Libby gets it into the middle. Nobody there but West Allegheny. Holtz up ahead to Guba. Getting double teamed in the corner. There's a walk. No call. And a jump ball. It's going to be Charger ball with 5 seconds to go. Yeah, that was a clear walk. She moved at least a foot and a half without dribbling the ball. But Chargers end up with it. Headman pass to Trombetta. It hits her. Oh, the clock never started. They're discussing on that jump ball whose ball it should have been. The last possession arrow was against West Allegheny, or for West Allegheny, so it should. According to my clock, it should have been Charger ball. The last possession was West Allegheny, so it should have been Charger ball. What they did was right, and I have a feeling they're going to switch it. Yep, they are. This female official you see right there had it right, and they overturned her. And now they can't get the clock right. The half should be over. The ball, so they're going to give an extra couple partial of a second. Should be 2.3 seconds. And ends up the same anyway. So we've gone to half with the score West Allegheny 28. The Chargers 20 here at Burgettstown. It's the Chucky Mahoney Classic from Burgettstown. Glad you could join us. I'm OLSH. We'll be back after these messages. Don't you dare go away here on the OLSH Sports Network as the Chargers trail 28-20.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
My coaches taught me that being competitive and having fun is what makes a great team.
My favorite piece of advice from my coach is train like an animal all day long.
He corrects you every time you say you can't do something because he knows you can do it.
My coach is the reason I believe in myself and my abilities.
I love that my coaches believe in the team. They recognize our individuality and encourage our improvement.
I couldn't ask for a better coach.
When I enter the door, I feel welcome. My child feels welcome. What drew us and kept us was the sincere rooting and faith.
They really care about your kids on an academic level and also as a person.
It's a safe place for our kids to really stretch and grow. There's just so many opportunities.
They have something that will make a child succeed and thrive.
If you want a good college prep school, this is it.
We've had such a positive experience here. We really can't say enough of how blessed we are by OLSH.
You could raise money for OLSH while shopping at your favorite stores or restaurants? With Raise Right, that's exactly what you can do. All you have to do is purchase electronic gift cards on the Raise Right app, and that company will donate a percentage of that sale directly to OLSH. And the list of companies that Raise Right works with is seemingly endless, including Amazon, Walmart, Target, Sheetz, and so many more. Now you can rationalize your grande caramel mocha frappuccino with 3.5 pumps of vanilla and oat milk because you're actually raising money for OLSH. If you want to raise right, email Sarah Stuckman to get the special OLSH code. Funds raised to support the OLSH Athletics General Fund. Go Chargers!
Hey, welcome back here to Burgettstown as the Chargers trail West Allegheny by a score of 28-20 at the half. It's a closely fought game. The Chargers getting some looks, so they just couldn't get the shots to fall. West Allegheny, I think they're playing the better game on the inside. Chargers aren't getting the rebounds that they would like, but they're hanging tough. And as we all know, the Chargers, Eckerly coach teams, this is the quarter. The third quarter is the one where they usually come out and change pace and either pull away or make change. The score change, differential change. I want to remind you to save the date and join us on Wednesday, February 19th at 7 p.m. in the OLSH Auditorium as the OLSH's Speaker Series welcomes Dr. Shannon D. Williams. This event is free and open to the public, but you need to go to www.olsh.org/speaker-series for more information and to secure your spot. Also, you want to save the date for Spring Open House. That's on Sunday, March 23rd from 1 to 3 p.m. You can explore all that OLSH has to offer and see just exactly what makes OLSH the best independent Catholic high school in our region. Once again, we want to send out congratulations to our December 2024 Students of the Month. The final Students of the Month for the year of 2024. The freshman student of the month is Sadie. The sophomore is Carmela. The junior is Brady. And the senior is Tommy. Congratulations to all four. Keep up the good work, and maybe you can be the student of the month for the month of January 2025 as well. Just a side note, in case you were looking to see on the OLSH Sports Network the boys game against Western Beaver last night, that game was postponed due to some weather conditions out in the industry. Several of the Golden Beavers players could not get to the school to take the bus trip to Cornell for the game. It was supposed to be a home game for the Chargers. So that was postponed, and hopefully this next week we'll find out when that's going to be, and whenever it is, we'll hopefully, if it doesn't conflict with the previously scheduled girls game, we'll bring that one to you. So keep your eye out. We'll let you know as soon as we find something out. Maybe we'll know something by Monday night or Tuesday, and we can let you know when that makeup game is going to be. So we'll see what Coach Eckerly comes up with here for quarter number 3. Obviously, something's got to change. Chargers, I think, need to go in and try to draw fouls from West Allegheny by going to the bucket. I think that would change, and of course clamp down on their full court pressure. I think the full court pressure could help. Wasn't real tight on them in the first half, and a lot of times in the third quarters when Coach Eckerly will put the full court pressure on. And cause some havoc for the opposing team. Again, I'm OLSH. Thanks for joining us here on the OLSH Sports Network on a blustery Saturday afternoon. Chargers will get the ball to start quarter number 3 as Libby Gallick starting 5 out here for both teams. Gallick now around everybody. She finds Rulo. Claudia will back it out and start over. Claudia goes to the bucket, lays it up. She draws the foul. That's exactly what you wanted. Didn't get the bucket, but she got the foul. First foul of the third quarter goes against Ella Smith of West Allegheny. The Chargers, Claudia Irullo, arguably their best free throw shooter at the line. And I say that, the announcer's jinx, she misses the first one. And 0 for 2. Boy, mark that on your calendar. You're not going to see that very often from Claudia. So West Allegheny comes out of that unscathed. Here's Santucci with the dribble. Works against Claudia. Knocked away. She loses it. Gets it right to Dashner, to Irullo, to Garner. Goes up, no good. Ruperto with the rebound. And that's what I'm talking about. The Chargers aren't getting those layups to go in. That one's knocked out of the hands. It comes right to Santucci, though. Underway here in the third quarter. Approaching 7 minutes to go. Marszczynski with an air ball. And that one goes into the stands off the attempted save by Elena Holtz. It'll be Charger ball. 7 minutes exactly left in the third. We still haven't. Claudia needs some help. She finds Dashner across the timeline. Hands it off to Gallick. Gallick working against Marszczynski. Irullo now with the ball. Claudia turns it down the lane. Goes up and gets it in. She fought through the hold there. Makes it a 6-point game. Santucci gets it ahead to Holtz. Holtz to Ruperto. To Smith in the corner. Across to Holtz, to Smith, a little give and go. She draws the foul. She'll be at the line shooting a couple. Irullo, I think that's her third. It's Rowan Winter ready to check in for the Chargers. It'll be Santucci at the line. One thing I am going to say, this West Allegheny team has been deadly from the free throw line. I think they've only missed one free throw, maybe two. Santucci good on the first as Winter checks in. Garner has a seat. It's an 8-point lead again. Gallick crossed the timeline. To Dashner. Looking for some help. They get it into Winter at the elbow. Little give and go to Parker. Parker off the glass and in. Nice play there. Parker gets the layup. You get it to Holtz. Back to Santucci. Across the timeline with a hurry. Under 6 to go. Into Holtz. Kicking it back out. Ruperto goes baseline. Dashner cuts her off. They get it to Santucci. Knocked away, and Dashner ends up with it. Sarah brings it up the court. Gets triple teamed out to Gallick. Over to Parker. Parker, 3 on the way. Off the glass, the bank is open. And it's a 3-point game, just like that. Under 5.5 to go. Here comes the pressure by the Chargers. Santucci will get it across the timeline. To Smith, kicks it off. Marchinski can't get the 3 to go. And it's going to be stay with the Indians. Wow. It went off one of the Chargers, but one of the West Allegheny Indians had the ball out of bounds, and it's going to stay with West Allegheny. Trombetta checks in. Gallick will have a seat for the Chargers. Ruperto. Little Euro step off the glass and in. Nice little move there. Back to 5-point lead. Claudia to Dashner. To Winter. Rowan looking for Claudia, and it's taken away by Smith. Holtz will bring it up. Hands it off to Gubba. This is Bree Gubba. Inside to Holtz at the elbow. Smith thought about the 3. Gets it into Holtz in the paint. Kicks it back out. 3 on the way from Gubba. And it's good. Under 4.5 to go. Dashner. Tied up. It's a jump ball. It's going to go over to West Allegheny. Annabeth Grayson will check in for Rowan Winter. Gubba brings it up. Bree Gubba works against Claudia. To Marchinski. Leela Marchinski. And they finally called a travel. They've been doing it all game, and they finally called it. Turnover, West Allegheny. West Allegheny scratching their heads because they've been doing it all game, not been called. They finally called that one, and they don't know what to do. Here's Claudia. Goes down the paint, kicks it out to Grayson. Grayson launches a long 2, off the iron, no good. Trombetta tips it out to Dashner. She'll launch 3, off the glass. The bank is open again. Back to a 5-point game. The pressure from the Chargers. Marchinski's going to break it. Up ahead, Smith lays it up, won't go. Put back is no good. Kicked out. Had a foul called. Emma Ruperto picks up the foul for West Allegheny. Dashner will trigger in. The pressure by the Indians. 5-second violation. Yep, everybody's calling for the hold except for the guys in the stripes. Turnover. West Allegheny ball. This is definitely not one of the better officiated games. Here's Irillo on the steal. That's the pick and the points for Claudia Irillo. Back to a 3-point game. Pressure. Bree Gubba. Hand it to Holtz, taken away by the Chargers. Claudia Irillo ends up with it. Chargers can tie on this trip. Trombetta has the ball. She gets fouled, no call. They dive for it. It's going to go to West Allegheny. Coach Eckerly says, I can't believe it. And I got to agree with you, Coach Don. This is, I don't know what the officials are watching here. Not the same game I am. Here comes Ruperto, the floater off the glass, and it goes in. Claudia to Dashner. 2:40 to go here in the third. They get it into Grayson at the elbow. Over to Dashner. Thought about the three. She'll go baseline now. Kicks it back out. Grayson with the two. Won't go. Ruperto with the rebound. They get it up ahead. Smith has it. She walked, no call. Holtz with the rebound. Gubba. Three. Here comes Claudia. 2 minutes to go. Gallagher and Garner getting ready to check in for the Chargers. Timeout called by Coach Eckerly. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Remember, if you want more information on the OLSH Chargers, rosters, stories, and so much more, visit www.olshathletics.org. Special thanks to our website sponsors, Covenant Financial Advisors. And as always, shout out to, I see Sister Francine over in the bleachers on the other side. Shout out to Sister Francine and all the good sisters. All right, here come the Chargers. 1:56 left on the third quarter clock. It's an 8-point game. Chargers got it down to 3. Dashner will trigger in right down in front of us. You see the back of her head. They get it to Irillo in the backcourt. Works against Emma Smith. Or Ella Smith, rather. Garner off the glass, no good. Rebound by Gallagher. Couldn't get it the putback to go, and here comes Ruperto, and that's going to be a foul on Dashner. That was a moving pick. That was a moving pick. That's the definition of a moving pick, and it was called against Dashner. West Allegheny with the ball on an 8-point lead, 1.5 minutes to go. Holtz, top of the key. Knocked away by the Chargers. It's Irillo. And that one, she gets hammered by Ruperto. So Claudia will be at the line for a couple with 1:23 on the scoreboard for the third quarter here. Gets that roll. And Claudia goes 2 for 2. More like it for Claudia. Gets it up to Ella Smith, to Holtz. Elena over into the corner. 3 on the way. Rattles in and out. Smith with the rebound. She goes up and gets fouled. I agree. She got all ball. They're saying on the arm that was a bad call because she got ball. Maybe body. I would maybe body, but not on the arm. That's for sure. Dashner comes out. Hamill comes in for the Chargers. Irula will bring it up, trailing by 8. Approaching a minute to go here. Parker inside, knocked away by Ruperto with 58 seconds left here in the third. Get it into the corner to Gallagher. Gallagher will bring it up top. Hummel, Cam, hands it off to Parker. Parker into the paint. She throws it up and in. Holtz hands it off to Ruperto with some speed down into the corner. She'll pull it back. 30 seconds to go. Bree Gubba hands it off to Emma Ruperto to Ella Smith. Ruperto goes baseline. Tries to go up. It's blocked. It goes to Skylar Gubba. 3 on the way. Off the iron, no good. And it's Irullo with the rebound with 12 seconds to go. Kicks it out. Gallagher, 3 on the way, and it's good for 3. And that's how the third quarter is going to end with the score. The Chargers trailing by 3 after a hectic third quarter. They got it back to 3 once again. There you see the score, 42-39, West Allegheny with the lead. They've pretty much been in the lead for almost the entire game, if not all of it. And see if they can't make a difference here in the fourth. Once again, want to remind you, back on the air on Monday night. Make the trip to Riverside as the girls will be taking on the Panthers Monday night. Coach Don Militzer will be on the mic with me on Monday, and then we'll make the trip. OLSH Sports Network will make the trip up to Shenango on Tuesday night as the boys take on the Wildcats. And Nick Militzer will don the mic alongside me on Tuesday night. Hope you can join us at those venues. If not, OLSH Sports Network will be there to bring it to you. Chargers trail by 3 here as we start the fourth. The Chargers will have the ball as we start quarter number 4. 8 minutes up on the clock. And Irullo will have it in the backcourt. It's Irullo, Gallick, Dashner, Garner, and Hummel on the court for the Chargers. It's Claudia, top of the key, works against Smith. Claudia to Gallick. Libby gets it back out to Dashner. Sarah now with the ball. Works to the near side. Claudia Irullo. She goes in toward the bucket, lays it up. Rebound brought down by Garner. She throws it up and in! And it's a 1-point game. Pressure by the Chargers. It's Hummel. Holtz now. That's over and back. That was over and back and not called. Timeout called by West Allegheny. They saw what was happening. The one official said it was over and back. Full timeout called by West Allegheny. West Allegheny got away with another one there, guys. Sorry, I left the graphic up there. My bad. $7:10 left in this one. There you see the timeouts. Each team with 3 timeouts. Possession arrow is in favor of West Allegheny at this point. One-point game. The Chargers have gotten it down to 1 point. Trailed as many as 8, I believe. Ruperto will get it into Santucci. To Holtz, top of the key, inside to Ruperto. Turn a little jump shot, no good. Rebound. Comes all the way back out to Marchinsky. Ruperto will have it on the wing. Being hounded there. Smith has it top of the key. Over to Marchinsky. All the way across court to Ruperto. To Smith. To Marchinsky. Inside to Holtz. They work the ball from the corner. 3 on the way from Santucci. It's back to a 4-point lead. Irulo to Gallick. Dashner now, under 6.5 to go in this one. She's directing some traffic. Hummel has it now on the near side right in front of us. Gallick to Dashner. Garner now up top. Everybody up top. Gallick now up by the logo. Dashner now approaching 6 minutes to go. Dashner loses it for a moment, hands it to Garner. Timeout called by Coach Eckerly. He takes a full. We'll take a full right with him. Don't you dare go away. OLSH Sports Network will be right back with more.
Coaches taught me that being competitive and having fun is what makes a great team.
My favorite piece of advice from my coach is train like an animal all day long.
He corrects you every time you say you can't do something because he knows you can do it.
My coach is the reason I believe in myself and my abilities.
I love that my coaches believe in the team. They recognize our individuality and encourage our improvement.
I couldn't ask for a better coach.
And we come back to Burgettstown. It's the Chucky Mahoney Classic here at Burgettstown. They do every year. Do a great job over here at Burgettstown. We are in the back gym, or the auxiliary gym, or the middle school gym, whichever one you want to call it. It's a small one. As the girls and the West Allegheny Indians are locked in a good one here. It's a 4-point game at this point with exactly 6 minutes left in the fourth. Chargers with the ball. It's Dashner will trigger it into the backcourt. It's Libby Gallick back there. Libby to Irulo. Claudia, top of the key. She'll launch a long 2, and it's good. Comes West Allegheny. Ruperto works against Irulo. Hands it off to Santucci. Down the lane she goes. She throws it up and in. Comes Claudia up the court. 5.5 to go. Gallick now by the logo. Dashner directing some traffic to Claudia. Over to Lola. Libby. Sarah. Get it inside to Garner at the free throw line, looking for some help. Over to Gallick. All the way across court. Parker, 3 on the way. It's nothing but nylon! And it's a 1-point game. Santucci works against Gallick. They get it across the timeline, into the corner, they throw it away! The pressure from the Chargers caused the turnover. It'll be Charger ball, 4:47 left here. Dashner will trigger in. Claudia Arullo in the backcourt. They'll wait for her at the timeline. It's Smith and Irolo. Here's Dashner now with the ball. Sarah works against Ruperto. Hands it off to Claudia. Claudia from the free throw line kicks it out. Parker just hit from there. She'll bring it back up top. Stepped on the line. Turnover. West A ball. .423 left. Here comes Santucci. Gets it up. Marchinski back to Santucci. Inside to the elbow. It's Holtz off the glass and in. Nice play there by West Allegheny. It gives them back to a 3-point lead with 4:09 left. Claudia Irullo. Claudia working against, seems like the entire West A team. Into the corner to Dashner. Looking for some help. They got Libby inside. They get it to Parker. Parker throws it up off the glass and in. Back to a 1-point game. They swap baskets. Santucci. Back to Ruperto. Ruperto back to Santucci. Get it inside to Holtz. Smith. Open shot for Marchinski. Hits the 3. 4-point game. Claudia Irullo. She'll launch a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound brought down by Garner. Gallick gets it to Parker in the paint. Off the glass. Foul on the floor against West Allegheny. First foul of the quarter. .311 left in this 4-point game. Dashner will trigger in. No movement by the Chargers. Finally, Parker comes open at the elbow to Gallick, to Garner. Garner looking for some help. She finds Sarah Dashner with 3 minutes to go. All the way across court. Parker launches a 3. No good. Rebound brought down by Ruperto. And here comes the Indians. Knocked out of bounds. Good hustle there by Parker. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Indians ball with 2:50 left. Right at the scorer's table. And Shea Trombetta will check in for Libby Gallick. Get a little height in there. Smith will get it into Santucci in the backcourt. Under 2:50 to go. Outside. 3 on the way from Marchinski. Nothing but net. Marchinski's hit a couple big 3s here in the fourth quarter that have opened up a 7-point lead. Here comes Sarah Dashner. Ruperto, I think that's 3 or 4 on her right now. She just picks up the foul. They've been doing that hold the whole game, and they finally called it. Gallick checks back in for Trombetta. We'll do the offensive-defensive substitutions now with 2:29 left. Get it back to Gallick in the backcourt. She's guarded by Santucci. Gallick brings it across relatively easily. Inside, Parker can't get it to go, and it's Ruperto with the rebound. 2:15 on the clock. Ruperto's going to go coast to coast. She'll lay it up, and it rolls in. 9-point lead. Irullo. Under 2 to go. Kicks it out. Parker thought about the three. She'll bring it up top. Dashner now, 1:45 on the clock. It's time to start throwing the ball up right now. They can't play the slow court game. Trailing by 9. Inside, Dashner with the easy bucket. Timeout called by Coach Eckerly. He has one left with 1:32 on the clock. It's a full timeout. The boys are going to play after this. Unfortunately, I cannot cover that one. So they were supposed to be in the other gym, and I wouldn't have had time to tear down and set up, but they moved them over here. If I'd have known ahead of time, I'd have not made the plans that I've made, so I apologize. Again, the boys' game last night was postponed due to weather. They'll reschedule that game. Hopefully Monday or Tuesday they'll talk about that and get it scheduled. I don't know for when, but that's when they will talk about it. Hopefully I can report to you Monday or Tuesday at those games for when we can hopefully get that one back on the network. It'll be Indians ball. Ruperto will trigger in and Trombetta on her. They get it in to Santucci. Foul on the Chargers. First foul for the Chargers in the quarter. Dashner with the steal. Hands it off to Irullo. She'll throw it up and it rolls in. And we're back to a 5-point game. There's a chicken wing by Ruperto, no call. Marchinsky hit 3 from right there. Smith now on the wing. West Day doesn't have to shoot with 1:10 left. Marchinsky will move it to Ruperto in the corner. Holtz out to Santucci. The layup goes up and in. She gets the foul as well. Santucci at the line for the three-point play. It doesn't happen, but Holtz has the rebound. And West Day will reset under a minute to go now. Chargers going to need some fast points here. Ruperto gets fouled by Grayson. Gallick comes in for Shea Trombetta. Holtz has the ball under the bucket. They kick it back out to Marchinsky. Smith now up top, and they'll play keep away from the Chargers. Holtz at the free throw line. Getting double teamed. It comes off. And it's going to be Gallick comes up with it with 30 seconds to go. Irullo to Grayson to Dashner. Will step it back. Irullo launches a long 3 off the iron. Smith has the ball taken away, but it's a foul. Oh, no foul. There's an injured West Allegheny player. It's Holtz. She's in some pain. That was behind the play. The whistle blew. Well, they're going to call Dashner with the foul for the Chargers. That'll be the 4th on the Chargers with 24 seconds left. Trombetta comes back in for the Chargers. Gallick has a seat. Ruperto will trigger in with 24 seconds left. 7-point game. They get it into Smith. Trombetta will pick up the foul. That will put West A at the line, I believe. West Allegheny calls timeout, 30 seconds. So both teams now with West A with 2 timeouts left, yep. 21 seconds left on the clock. All right, next foul will put West Allegheny at the line. I think we're shooting. Foul on the Chargers. Dashner picks up the foul. I think that's 4 on Sarah. Puts Smith at the line. Gallick will come in for Trombetta. 20 seconds left here. This is realistically over unless something dramatic happens. I can't say enough how good free throw shooters West Allegheny is. Inside, they tried to get it to Grayson. It comes to Parker, calling a travel on West Allegheny. Chargers will have the ball with 11 seconds left. It's a 9-point game. That one's blocked. Foul called against West Allegheny. 13. Ruperto's got to be close to being fouled out. That's got to be 4 on her. Grayson at the line for a couple. Trombetta comes in for Gallick. Sarah Dashner is fouled out. Libby Gallick will check back in for Sarah Dashner, who just fouled out with 9 seconds left. Grayson misses the second one. She goes 1 for 2. Ball's tipped. Smith ends up with it. Jump ball with 0.4 seconds left. It stays with West Allegheny. And that, friends,
4 steps.
And that one, with that, it goes final. There you see it, 61-53 was the final here from Burgettstown. The Chargers get handed their second loss of the season. Nothing to hang your head about, though, as West Allegheny, a 5A school, and very good team. Chargers get back into section play on Monday, and we'll be there to bring it to you as they travel out to Riverside, take on the Panthers when it really counts. So, on behalf of everybody here, I want to thank the people here at Burgettstown being so gracious and taking care of us. I want to thank Coach Eckerly and his staff, as well as West Allegheny. I want to thank Brian Dashner for running camera for us today. And we'll see you on Monday as the Chargers travel to Riverside to take on the Panthers in section action, as the Chargers lose here today by a score of 61-53 over the West Allegheny Indians. Want everybody to stay warm, stay dry, stay safe. And we'll see you on Monday right here on the OLSH Sports Network. On behalf of everybody, I'm OLSH saying thanks a lot. We'll see you next time as the Chargers fall 61-53 to the West Allegheny Indians. Good night, everybody. Good afternoon.